Hello, Carol with Fresh Chile Company, and welcome to my kitchen. And today we are going to make a strawberry banana bread. Today we are going to be featuring Jenna's new strawberry banana jam. So we are going to start by making, this recipe calls for buttermilk. Randy and I don't drink buttermilk, or we don't ever buy buttermilk, so I'm going to show you how to make homemade buttermilk. I grew up making this as a little girl because we couldn't always afford buttermilk. So if I need a half a cup of buttermilk, what I do is I pour just under, and I might have poured just a little bit too much there. I pour just under the measurement that I need. I leave maybe 1/4 of an inch or so in the container and I use whole milk, by the way, because you're gonna need the fat in there to curdle. And then I just put a little of vinegar, white vinegar, the rest of the way. And if you look, you can actually see it already curdling. And that's how you make homemade buttermilk. So we're gonna let that continue to curdle while we're putting everything else together. So I have pre-sifted 2 cups of all-purpose flour. So that's what we have here. I've melted a half a cup of butter, which is 1 stick of butter. And so it's not completely melted, but it's very, very soft. So that's what's in here. So we're gonna add that to our mix here in just a second. So that's what this pre-measured stuff is. So this recipe calls for, my regular banana bread calls for 1.5 cups of sugar. I don't want to use sugar in my recipe today. I'm going to substitute my Jenna's jellies and jams. So that's what we're adding in today. So we're going to take 2 eggs and add our 1 cup of Jenna's jellies and jams to substitute for our 1.5 cups of sugar. And I will write down this recipe and have it at the end for you. And we're going to want to mix that up really good. We're going to want to mix in our margarine that we melted into this. And that was a half of a cup, which is the same as 1 stick of margarine. Or butter, rather. I use real butter. And now it's time to add in our fruit. So your bananas would probably look about like this. This is the skin color. Really nasty looking. Most people throw them away at this point, but if you take them out, they are perfect for making banana bread. So that's what we're gonna do right now. We're just gonna kind of chop them up a little bit with our spatula, and then we're gonna add them to this mix. And I used 3 bananas. And then I'm also going to take, I've got some strawberries here. And I'm gonna cut these strawberries up just a little bit more. These are not overly ripe, so I want these to not get in the way of the mixer. So I want them to be more finely chopped. So I'm going to chop these up smaller. And if you have frozen strawberries that are not pre-sweetened, you can use those. And I'm going to just pour all that in there. We're going to just mix this up really good. And we're going to add in our buttermilk. See how that curdled and buttered up real good for us. Now we're going to take our dry ingredients, our flour. We're adding in a teaspoon of baking soda. And we're adding in a half a teaspoon of salt. That wouldn't quite have a teaspoon. And move those out of the way. And now all we need to do is mix all this stuff together. And add our nuts. Thank you. It does smell good. It smells like a cake.
Well, like a cake. So you can smell the strawberry and the banana.
I'm going to add my pecans.
Thank you. You know how much I love pecans.
Yeah. I've had my oven preheating to 350 degrees. Now, it just calls for about a cup of nuts, but my husband is a nutaholic. He just really loves pecans, so I usually use about 2 cups.
I resemble that remark. That looks pretty edible right there.
Okay, and now all we need to do is transfer this over to a pan. Now I've pre-sprayed a pan. I really like this Baker's Joy just because it coats it and then it flours it all in the same at the same time. So that's what I like to use. So that's what we're going to use. So I've already done that, and now I'm going to make sure I got all my flour mixture. I like to use a glass bowl. It shows me that everything's been mixed good from the bottom. I'm going to pour this in here. And I might need, no, it'll all fit. I like to get every bit of the goodie out of there.
Oh, that's so good.
Are they good?
Really good.
Oh, wow.
A lot of banana, a lot of strawberry in there.
So I always pat the bottom. It just kind of helps the air bubbles rise out. And in we go.
How hot?
350 for 1 hour. It's time to take this out of the oven. Oh my gosh, looky there. Oh, it smells so incredible. Oh, that looks like it's gonna flip really good. Get a rack. I normally let this cool a little bit before I flip it, but it looks like it's gonna flip really easily. So let me just go ahead and get it done. strawberry banana cake. I'm not going to move it because there. I got it to the center. That's our strawberry banana cake, and it has Jenna's strawberry banana jam inside. And we are going to let this cool, and then we'll cut us a piece here in just a few minutes. So we have transferred the my strawberry banana bread over to a cutting board, and it has had about 15 minutes to cool. So now we're going to slice into it. It's still warm. Oh man, this is slicing up really pretty. Oh wow. So this needs a little, this is what the inside will look like because it has strawberries and bananas in there and lots of pecans. So we just want to put a little butter on there. And then I need somebody to come taste this. Get over here, Levi. I have a house guest right now. Levi's going to come and taste this for me, and then we're going to put a little bit of Jenna's strawberry banana jellies and jams on here. Do you want a fork? Sure. Okay. Is that all right? Mm-hmm. Jenna's strawberry banana jellies and jams. That's what makes banana bread really good.